right in the heart of a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on man. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the lair. I feel a cold stare.
I was very angry. And so that kind of, when I get angry, it kind of blinds, like my brain goes blank when it comes to like what I'm about to do. I remember doing it, and I know that I did it, but at that moment in time, it was kind of just like, I didn't really know what I was doing until I did it.
You really felt like, you just really didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
And
seeing what they were doing to him and nobody stopping it, that kind of made me like the last choice of, okay, somebody has to stop this.
Here we go again, dog. Here we go again. So, football game. I guess one of the player's sisters runs on the field, hits one of the opposing players, and they throw a flag. And now she's a media darling, basically, like, because I just get to get on TV and just say sometimes I just black out and I do stupid stuff and it's okay. And my mom's sitting right here next to me and go, yeah, baby, you could just black out and just hit on and just run on football fields and hit people. Now, the kid she hit, his mother posted something online and saying, look, the first thing her son told her was she lucky she a girl. That whole football field showed restraint because she's out of her mind. But here's some of the multiple problems with this. Can you make it a racial incident? Yeah, you can. You know why? You've seen numerous videos of black kids beating white kids at something, and some parent comes out. Family member just comes out of the crowd. Little kids wrestling, kids playing football, kids playing basketball, refs getting involved. It's crazy. Somebody might go, what about the black kids punching? Yep, that does happen. Two players can't on the field in the field court do get into fights, but you don't really see their parents coming out swinging on the kids. You get what I'm saying? But it's been a long standing thing with white mothers, white fathers. Now it's white sisters. Don't hit little Timmy. And it's like, okay. So now the news gets involved. You don't hear the news interviewing the kid she hit. Now, ironically, this girl is 16, and the kid is like 13. So that's a whole nother aspect of it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, the other thing is, this is the behavior that gets people effed up as they get older because y'all keep enabling this stuff. This is why we say, even they got the whole Carmelo Anthony retrial because of stuff like this. You got the, the, the dude who got popped in the Walmart parking lot because of stuff like this. You got countless, you got Chud the Builder because of stuff like this. You got the issue with Nolan Wells and the other like three brothers that mysteriously wound up dead because of stuff like this. And the media is always implicated because guess what? As long as you get on TV and we'll run the story of how the little stupid white girl did some stupid white stuff and she should never get in trouble, even though she was charged for assaulting a kid. But she has her whole life in front of her because she's just a great little girl and her mom's just bobbing her head like this. And realize the next time that girl go out and she try to do anything sideways, they gonna knock her teeth down her throat. And then y'all go, what happened? Why would you touch my little Guinevere? Because she's a good girl. No. Because this behavior, when y'all cover this up as y'all like to do, these people get worse. They do worse stuff. And they keep going until somebody knock them out. And if that person winds up being black, that knocks them out. The black person goes to jail. And y'all still go, she's a wonderful victim because we don't know why somebody would mess with her because she's such a nice person. She would never do anything to harm anybody. You know, she winds up at Penn State running drugs. She comes from a nice family. Don't get RICO charges because it comes from a nice family. Because what are you talking about? It's a good people. It's like, here we go. She got a good career in law enforcement. I can tell you that right now. Guilty. Let me run down and tackle somebody. You remember the white girl cop who grabbed the young man's genitals, the teenager, because she wanted to stop, and she bursted one of them, bursted his scrotum, and he's like, "Oh, well, it's a white girl." Same thing. Who was the white girl that shot the dude in his own house? Oh, because she's just such a wonderful girl. I walked into the wrong. I thought it was my house. Oh my God. And it didn't look like my house. And there was a black man in the house that doesn't look like my house. And I had to just pop him. And I found out it wasn't my house. And this is what we're going with. This is what we're going with. But this is how America works. This is how it works, man. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say the team got beat 35-0. So that's a whole nother story. You're beating the brakes off of my brother's team, so I have to do something about it. Speaking of that, this is how you wind up with streakers. This is how you wind up, like you see the World Cup, that whole demographic. Black people score, the other team runs out full of white guys and just keeps hitting people. That's why people had an issue with Argentina in the World Cup, because you keep enabling this behavior. No, it's okay. Oh, is it? It's okay when they do it. But when people start responding in that same way, oh no, you can't do that. Jesus is king. We should let it all go. We should be nicer people. Buddy, don't do it. It's like, here we go with this bullshit again. And I just did a video about what is it, Lindsay Clancy. It's how you wind up with a Lindsay Clancy. Because guess what? But I just keep blacking out. And I didn't know I did anything. And the kids are gone. Oh my God. Y'all know what y'all doing. So I'm just making fun of it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like these people we don't get it. We don't understand. White people coming to people's houses. Do you live here? You walking in your neighborhood. What are you doing walking in this neighborhood? Why are you walking? You driving a car? Is that your car? And some of y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this. You out buying stuff. If you don't have cash, you might have a card, and it might be a gold platinum card. You have a platinum card? Oh my God! How did you, bitch? Mind your business. Fuck! Don't talk to my wife like that. Shit, you mind your business too before I knock your ass out with her. Because sometimes, to be perfectly honest, I know y'all don't want to hear this, but violence is usually the only answer with those people. You have to go. Guess what? I'm gonna take it all the way down. No, I'm going to call the cops. You're going to be knocked out. You won't be able to call the cops. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to have to do a description. Because ain't no way. This is how his brother that got killed, and they tried to cover it up. I forgot his name. He was walking in the neighborhood. They came out of the car, shotguns, basically killed him, and they tried to cover it up. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the same thing all over again. That's why I brought up the Nolan Wells thing. This same pattern happens over and over and over again, whether it be civilians, whether it be children, whether it be parents, whether it be siblings, whether it be law enforcement, it's over and over and over and over again. And just turn on your news stations. We're gonna make you look good, okay? Hell, you mean in this case, you might get Brandon Tatum to come by. You know, I'm a police officer and I play football, and the little white girl had to go tackle a black boy on the field. I know you felt threatened. I know you felt threatened. See, it's that black boy fault. He scored 2 touchdowns that game. He's guilty, 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 guilty. Yeah, thank you, big black man who doesn't like black people. Help me, help me. Like, I will. I will. I got a white wife and she reminds me, you remind me of her so much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We might as well just, let's not play the victim card. I'm going to tell y'all how this story is going to end. Not this particular, but because all this stuff is always on camera in this era and it keeps happening over and over and over again, people just gonna skip to I'm gonna just fuck you up. You know what, we really tried to be nice and tried to be the bigger person. I'm gonna just fuck you up because we're gonna take it back to how it used to be, 80s, 90s. I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't care. I'm gonna whip your ass. You'll never do this shit ever again. She's a little girl. I don't give a shit. That's an elderly man. I don't give a shit. And then the way I'm a 6 foot tall, 250-pound man, you gonna get your ass whipped too. That's whether he was 6'4" and bald headed in a Cadillac. That's where all that came from. Because y'all was picking on people who you thought you could win against, and they beat the shit out of you. So you had to. He's a black guy. No, that motherfucker was like 5'7". You just didn't know you was gonna get your ass whooped that bad. That's what that go. It's just gonna go back to that. Because the police, you can't do that. Shut your bitch ass up too. Go file a report. They were white. He was black. They started a fight with a black guy and lost. So the black guy's got to go to jail for assault. There's no such thing as self defense. Even with this little kid, if that kid would have turned around, be like, "What? It's a girl." What's she doing on the football field? Tackling people with not in uniform. How the fuck did she make it all the way over there? You know why? Because she's white. The coaches didn't say nothing. The other players didn't say nothing. They just look, what the hell? What's going on with this little girl? There was a guy, I think he was like a Samoan kid. He punched a ref. That was a national story. How you this badass kid, right? But he wasn't looked at. Oh, he's a victim. Oh, no. No, he was all the bad things. But this little girl, I'm gonna wear my glasses and I'm gonna be cute. I'm supposed to be cute and nice, and I like Frozen. Who gives a shit? And her mom's like, yeah, baby. Okay. All right. Y'all, I'm telling you, hey, might as well take it there. What do you think happens at these professional games and these high school games and these college games? What do you think keeps happening in the crowd? Last year, you remember when the cop pushed the opposing player because after he scored a touchdown? That's just, I'll arrest you on the field. Yeah, we back to this Jackie Robinson, Jim Crow shit y'all on. I saw a thing with Russell Westbrook. Shout out to Russell Westbrook for he retired Hall of Famer. And he was like, I don't bring my kids to the game because I don't want them to hear the stuff these people say. Oh my God. But we're not good people, and because we say Jesus after we call you nigger, it's okay. And then we'll call your kids nigger, and if you get in our face, oh my God, hey, please help me. Look, and y'all forget about Steve Foley. Since I'm going there with sports, y'all remember Steve Foley was a linebacker for the San Diego Chargers at the time. The cops pulled him over, got intimidated, and shot him in the chest. Look at it. Yeah. And oh my God, I didn't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. True story. Look it up. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man, because it's so many other stories from high How many college players did a white girl get in trouble? Fake assault allegations, fake sexual assault allegations, smacking people and getting smacked back. Oh my God. Yeah. Fake assault allegations. I remember the thing with Kareem Hunt trying to kick the girl out. Oh my God, he should have his career ruined. Oh, shut y'all ass up. But I'm gonna leave it alone from there. Y'all tell me what you think. Catch you on the next one. Peace.